Hello everybody and welcome back to my new channel, and today we are going to be making a play button. And if this is my first Roblox, and it's gonna be in Roblox Studio, and this is my first Roblox Studio tutorial. So if you enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe as well. But without further ado, let's get into this. But if you don't know, before we get into this, I want to tell you about something. So there's a game Piggy, okay? And it's taken the Roblox community by storm. Like everybody loves the game, and I get it. It's an awesome game. But the problem is there's a play button, okay? Okay. In the game there's a play button. And this is not a problem of the game, okay? I'm just telling you. There's a play button, and when you press the play button, it most likely takes you into a random game, but sometimes if you're lucky, it'll take you into a mission where you can vote for a map or vote for a player in infection or trader, or all that good stuff. But we're not going to be worrying about that. We're going to be worrying about the play button. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to make the play button. So what we're going to do is we're going to the first step we're going to do is, okay, I just want to make my base plate look a little better. So I'm going to go to the properties of the base plate. I'm going to type up material. I'm going to make it grass. And then I'm going to go to grid color, and I'm gonna make it uh posty green. Oh, and the material, I accidentally made it something else. Let's go back to material. I made it glass. Okay, so grass is over. Where is glass? Okay, so yeah. Now that my base plate looks a little better, let's actually make the play button. The first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to Starter GUI right here. Go to the plus button next to it and hit that plus button, just like you're gonna hit that like button on the bottom of this video. So now that we've hit that Starter GUI, what we're gonna do is we're going to insert in a screen GUI, just like that. Now I am selecting a screen GUI, and my mouse is currently on top of it. So let's go to the plus button on that and press that as well. Now what we're gonna do is insert in a frame. And okay, so we have to scale the frame as we want to. And then I'm going to scale the frame so that I'm going to scale it so that it covers the entire screen. And the reason I do this is I want them to only see this frame and the play button, so that when they press it, it takes them to the what's it called again? It takes them to the base plate. Yeah. And I don't want them to see the base plate. If you're making a game, it would be whatever's on the base plate, and you don't want them to see it, so they just press the play button. But blah 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 blah. Let's just make the play button. So now that we've done the frame, go to the plus button on the frame and insert in a not a text label, not a text box, but a text button. Now that we've done that, we're gonna move that down, and it depends if you're making like an actual game and you want it to look, you want it to be in a good spot. Then I recommend it in the middle, like in the middle, right over here, somewhere in the middle. It can be like in the very bottom middle, or it can be like in the very top middle. And if you're making the shop button as well, make it bigger than the shop, or make the shop bigger and this smaller and make the shop on top of it. But blah 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 blah. Okay, I keep on saying blah 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 blah. Okay, but let's actually make the button. Now that we've done that, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna scale it out so it looks a little more organized. And then what I'm gonna do is I've already selected text button. I'm gonna go to the properties, and then I'm gonna type up text. And I see all these things. I'm gonna go to and this is, in the first thing you see is text, and it says button. This text is technically what's inside of this box. I'm gonna go to button, and right now it's button, obviously, so it says button here. I'm gonna change that to play, obviously, because that's what we want to do. We're making a play button. If you want to, you can make a shop button or whatever, but the shop button will require a different script, and I might make that in a future video. I am not sure, but right now we're doing a play button. And then we can make the text color green, for example, and then yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Go to text scaled and hit that, and now it looks pretty big. And I'm gonna go to background. I'm just gonna search that back, and I'm gonna go to background transparency, set it to 1. That way, when they're seeing it, they don't see the border. And then I'm also going to go to the frame. I'm going to select the frame, go to background on that, and I'm going to set it to blue, I guess. And there we go. So now what we're going to do is we need to code and script the play button to actually take you to the base play. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the text button and we're going to press the plus sign. And then we're going to insert in a script. Not a local script, but a script. And then once we do that, we see the default script, which is print hello world. We're going to go ahead and delete that. And what we're going to type in is, we're going to make a function first. So we're going to do function, and then we're going to do it on clicked. We're going to make it on clicked, open and close parentheses, and there. And then once we press enter, Roblox should automatically put a end in for you. And then your next line of code is going to be right in between them. So now that you've done that, what you want to do, the next line of code, it's going to I actually spelled on clicked wrong. Let's fix that. Okay. So next line of code, what it's gonna be is it's gonna be script dot parent dot parent dot parent. And the reason those 3 parents is because script is this, obviously. The parent for that is text button, and the parent for a text button is frame, and parent for a frame is screen to UI. So we're not going to include the starter to UI because we're just not going to include it, because technically one of the default things in Roblox Studio. So yeah. And then technically what this is script.parent.parent.parent, we're gonna do a colon, and then we're gonna do destroy. And then technically what it's gonna do is technically what it's gonna do is it's going to destroy the frame. So it's gonna destroy the frame. So and then make the screen's UI invisible. So since they do once it does that, it's gonna destroy the frame as well as the play button. That way, since it does that, the only thing you will see is the base play, and you won't see the frame or the text button, because obviously it got destroyed. And technically it didn't get destroyed, it just technically went invisible, but we use the term destroy. So now our next code is going to be after the word end. So just press enter on that twice, or press enter on once. I prefer twice to have a gap so that it was kind of, more organized. And then what we're going to type in is we're going to type in script.parent, and then we're going to do dot mouse. I'm just going to type in an M and then press enter. So script.parent, but mouse button 1 click. And so that's technically as I said, this code, this line, it destroys a frame. But we want to know when does it destroy a frame, and it destroys a frame when the mouse button clicks it. And mouse button 1 is technically it differs between the two right and left clicks. I think it doesn't matter really, but I know we have to do I know we really have to do the mouse button 1 click because I've tested it many times. So now that we've done that, what we're gonna do is uh, yeah. So technically, if you know what if you've done a little bit of Roblox Studio already, you know what an on touch function is. Technically, when the humanoid touches something and something activates, and a humanoid is a special thing inside of the Roblox characters that the Roblox engineers developed, and it's only in Roblox characters. That way, you also use that in scripts to make bots not allowed, and bots will automatically be kicked, but whatever. That's an on touch function. When a humanoid touches something, something activates. But this is when a mouse button 1 click. So when instead of a humanoid touching something and then something activates, it's when a mouse button, which is your mouse button, touches something, aka clicks on something, something else will activate. In this case, when you click on it, it will destroy the frame and the screen's UI, which is the text button. But we're not done yet. Now we have to do a colon and do connect, and it'll automatically put in these 2 parentheses, and you'll be in the middle of it. Your cursor will be in the middle of it. What you want to type in your cursor is on click, because you want to type in the function name, which we used over here on click. Now that should be a program. So let's test it. I'm just gonna press 1. Oh, and in Roblox Studio, for some reason it doesn't cover the entire screen. Even if you cover the entire screen with your frame, it doesn't cover the entire thing when you run it. It will in the actual game, but never mind that. Now we're gonna click on the play button, and nothing happens. And let's track why nothing happens. The reason nothing it was okay. Let's go and insert in our output right over here, and no errors actually. So let's check why. Let's check our script again. So function on click script dot parent destroy end, and then script dot parent dot mouse button one click connect on clicked. So maybe this is incorrect for some reason. So what we could do is we could do on click, and that could be a program, but it is highlighted, so I doubt that will actually work. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I actually do not know why this doesn't work. Let me check. Just try this one more time. Make sure it doesn't work. Make sure it works. It doesn't work. Okay. Okay, maybe it's because I'm running it. Let me try playing it. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference, but we'll try. So load up, and it's taking an awfully long time to load up. Okay, press play. Oh, okay, yeah, it's because I'm running it. When you run it, it doesn't actually do the actual thing. Let's wait for my code to load in. And yeah, okay, so when you run it, it doesn't actually run the program. Like, it didn't actually do it for some reason. I don't think it actually allows mouse button clicks. So let's do stop, and then let's press play. Um, Now, for some reason, it still shows the top. Like, in the real game, it won't happen like that, but yeah. So now we can do is we can press play, and it just shows our character. So, and we're on a base plate. Obviously, we have to code a base plate, actually make a game, so that when we press play, we'll be in the game. But I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. It was a pretty long one, and it was how to make a play button. So, I guess this video ends. And before it ends, make sure to smash that subscribe button, like I say again. And bye.